Hey, Leon, so you're going to be the only one to really see the fun of the new toy. Was someone else live streaming then? Yep, I can see. You say, I left everyone to come here. I'm really good, really excited, but also have 911 on my phone ready to hit call because the new toy, and I know you know what this means because like you know your slingshot stuff and you know what this glove is for. Oh, I thought Andy got off. I was watching his live and then he disappeared. Yeah. I'm not kidding either. We're going to be doing slingshot darts live. What could possibly go wrong? Right, let's let me just change over. Because as you see, I'm all set up with a balloon that looks like a big titty at the moment. I never realised the bottom looks like a nipple. Gonna shoot a titty. Let me jump over so I can see the... Hey, Wes! How you doing, man? Yeah. Oh, I figured in for a penny, in for a pound. So I do have the glove. These arrived. This thing, I tell you what, like, I wondered what it would feel like on. It is a little bit uncomfortable, but I've got big hands. But this thing's heavy. Like, it's heavier than I thought. But yeah, like that dragon scale, like I can show you, like, let's get one of the darts. Like that, look. I think if you, I don't want to do that too much, I'll blunt the tip. But yeah, if you've got the glove, if it hits you, you're safe. I know Catapult Carnage, he does it without the glove now, because he says like it's just like you're not going to hit him. And to me, I got it as a precaution because hey, second place Joe, and screw you, Billy. So yeah. For anyone who hasn't seen it yet about seeing my shaft, the shaft of the darts that I'm going to be shooting. So I do have the glove to protect my hand. The reason I got the glove, because my logic is, like shooting a slingshot, you're shooting a slingshot, right? That's like a given. How often do you hit your hand? And it's the same process. It's like, that can't. But, and I don't know whether I'll do it today, because I don't know whether I'm going to have to rush to the hospital or not. I should be good because I got the glove. What the next challenge for me is going to be is darts, but from a pickle fork. I don't know about today, but we'll have to see. So I ordered the darts. These are from Sniper Sling. I got a set of 10. In US, I think it worked out to about $50 or $60 for 10 of them. You'd have to check the website because, of course, to me, I pay in Canadian dollars, like it converts it. But you get a tin of those, and then I bought these. So these are the pouch things. Hey, Sea Dog! Arr! You here to see me shoot my hand off with the darts? Hey, Mrs. Hicks! Yeah, do better, Stephanie. Be a better parent. Whoever Stephanie... I don't know Stephanie, but I'm sure if there was... Like, that name, it just sounds like someone who's a bad parent. Like, it's just got that vibe, doesn't it? Right, so... I've got... This is my Pulse 100mm. So I'll put this dart down for a minute. So these... Like, you can buy these... But I don't know how clear that shows up. All that, you could probably use the guts of paracord. Like, that is pretty much what it looks like. And I bought them because it was like $2 for 20 of them, something like that. You'd look on the Sniper Sling site, they're like really cheap. But basically all it is like a loop of string, and then you've gone round like in the middle. So see, you got the loop there to put your band through, and then this is like they've wrapped it round and around, and then you've got another loop at this end. So I figured I'd get them just for the first time. But so this is a Sniper Sling Black 0.4, but let's give this a go. Right, so they say to hold on to the back of the dart. Wish me luck. Right, so I'm gonna go for the big tiddy balloon. Okay, this is a lot easier than I thought. See, hands fine. So that those just joining. If you're thinking, oh yeah, I want to give darts a go, and this isn't a sponsored thing, I just really wanted to give them a go. But look, I've got the protective glove, so look, I don't know what it's made from, but that is tough and it's heavy. And look, I'm very confident in. So honestly, it's not as bad as I thought. So let's see an accuracy shot. So I've got a 6 of clubs in there. I'm going to aim for the left column, the middle, left middle. Right, so there, look, this is one thing. So loading the dart isn't as easy. There's probably a better technique, but look, you can see my bands are offset. So I think it's better to. Remember when you first started using slingshots, and like it was like, oh, like the simple shot, like real beginner video, and it was like hold it like this and put your arm in. I think you actually do have to do that with these darts, just to get it in the centre. I'm still going to take me. I'm not going to get cocky, because if I get cocky, then I will be heading to the hospital. But right, so the 6 of clubs in the middle, I'm going for the left column, the middle. Let's see where that went. Right, so I'm hitting low, a lot lower. So yeah, so you can see it in there. Like you can see where it went. It's like a whole block below. Now, my little from my research. So when if you are going to go with the darts, they do say like don't pull it out of the wood with your hand or anything. You're going to bend the fletching. This is hard, like hard plastic. Ah, there we go. Oh no. Right, so I'm going to aim high on this to see if I can get. So I'm going to probably aim where that remnants of the balloon is, and just see if I can get the card. Let's see if we can just zero this in. It's actually not bad. That's not far off. I'll tell you what. And again, this isn't sponsored. I purely bought these from my own money. Didn't ask. Look, they are fun. They are fun. So I got the set of 10. I think it was like somewhere between $50-$60 US. And then these little. Honestly, you don't need these. Like if you're good at with just tying knots and things, you'll be able to make these yourself. They are only cheap, as I say. Like there's like $2 for 20. Like it was something ludicrously cheap. That's why I got it. And also just to get an idea of how they're made. So, opinion on the glove. The glove is really, really well made. Do you need it? I'll tell you what, after about 5 shots, I would be confident of taking this thing off. Still pleased I got it, but do you need it? And also, as I say, like the pickle fork thing, I'm almost certainly going to want it for that. So there, that's the loading. So you can see up, I don't know if that shows up close. So you just got that. So all I'm doing to load it is get it in there like that. So let's see if we can actually get it on the card, because that wasn't a bad shot. See that? Look at that. I nearly fucking Robin Hooded it. Right, so I am shooting slightly to the left of where I'm aiming. That would, honestly, I think that's going to be the biggest probably mistake someone would make, is like loading it, pulling it, but not having enough grip and it just flinging off to the side. That, I think that's where those people, and it's funny because, like, I mean, I'm not on loads of other social media, but I've seen like the YouTube, everyone's seen, I think, the YouTube video, the guy with it through his hand is in the back of the car, his friends are driving him to the hospital. I think that's going to be your only mess up, like as you're loading it and pulling back. Because yeah, like I've got a big enough cup there to not be concerned. So let's see, if I was to aim to the right, I'm telling you, this is fun. You can actually see the dart do like this little arch thing, because these aren't powerful bands. These are only 0.4 Sniper Sling Black, so they're not super powerful. But you actually can see the dart do this because you've got like the back of the fletching. Am I out of tune? Because is fletching feathers or is fletching the plastic? I can't remember in archery. Hey, Sea Dog, you're here. It's fletching. Is that the feather or is that the plastic? I can't remember. Alright, should we do another balloon? I want to do another balloon. Wouldn't it be funny, right? Right, so I'm down here shooting darts, like the video of the guy like going to hospital, like shot through his head. Wouldn't it be funny if I had to go to hospital because like, I tried blowing up a balloon and pass out? the most embarrassing slingshot dart injury ever. Passed out from blowing up a balloon. Oh, should we shoot Ingrid with a dart? That's the plastic, right? Yeah, because I know you call it fletching, because there's 2 words for it, isn't there? Yeah, so at the end of an arrow, because it's the same part, so like this, but when you say fletching, that, like, it's only for one. Fletching is either feathers or plastic. You don't, like, it's not a generic fletching for both. Or was you not aware of that? And I'm not being, ooh, was you not aware of that? Like, I can't remember which is which, but yeah, fletching is only one kind. It's either the feathers or the plastic. It's not for both. have a look. I'm at a computer. Arrow fletching consists of... Oh! So it... Well, oh no. Right, so I'm going to go past this. I was just about to read this out. Arrow fletching consists of feathers or plastic veins. Then I looked above and it says AI overview. We're not going to trust the AI. Actually, right, so, okay, I'm just looking at a couple of websites. I may be wrong. Feather fletchings. Right, yeah, so, like, Three Rivers Archery, you might know of that one, Sea Dog, because that's like, I know that's a big archery store in the US. So they say fletching is feathers, veins are plastic. I knew I'd read it somewhere that, like, that they were something different. You couldn't say fletching and it meant both. So yeah, according to Three Rivers and probably others, because I'd read around, fletching is feathers, veins is plastic. What the fuck do you want? See, now it makes me nervous because the fucking dog's come down and I know this fucker's going to do something stupid because, like, he's big, he's tough because he's like a bully, but he's also a fucking idiot, so I know he'll do something stupid and get shot through the head. Hey, Hoggy! See, unfortunately I had to redo all my stuff a little while ago. I'd no longer have that little pigeons thing. So I will do, though. I'll get that back. Yeah, I don't want to shoot the dog, but he is stupid. So never underestimate stupid. That, see, for me, so Caitlin, you'll probably appreciate that. I use that in life. Like, I had a saying many years ago: never underestimate the stupidity of humanity. But you also see animals can be dumb as well. But yeah, he's just come down. He wanted some company. So let's get this the right way around. But would I recommend darts? Abso-fucking-lutely. What are you doing? You're knocking all my targets down. See, I told you, fucking stupid. Right, let's go for that balloon. I forgot because it goes quite a bit low. It's really odd because it's like really low. So let's think, because I'm... You know what, all joking aside, I think it might be better with a pickle fork. Right, anyone in the chat, should I go quickly grab a pickle fork and band it up and try this with a pickle fork? Because I think the smaller frame is going to be more accurate. Because I'm really, like, where I'm aiming, it's hitting, I'd say a good 8 inches below that. Like, it's way, way off. See where that one went, but the times I have gone up to that wood, and that's just plywood, all that block is made up of is I think like 2x4s, and I just cut it into blocks and then glued them all together. That's all that is, and those things are in there. Yeah, Hoggy. Yeah, they're really growing out. Like, I do need to tidy them up again because so the reason they go all fluffy like here at the head. If you ever seen someone with dreads and it's all fluffy on the scalp, it's because new hair's growing, but it doesn't go into the dread. It's just growing out naturally. So you have to basically get a crochet hook or something and pull that hair into the dread, like as it grows out. And it's usually when you wash your hair, that's when it all fuzzes out. Yeah, shocking, eh? People with dreads do actually wash their hair. Yeah, oh yeah, animals are way better than most humans for sure. But honestly, like, if anyone's nervous about using dot, I don't want to talk any. I'm not trying to talk any because I don't want to be the one. Oh well, Paul said it was great, and then they shoot themselves with a fucking hand on the first go. All I'm saying is, me personally, I'm having a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. But, right, the offset on this is crazy. Lots of money. It's actually not. Okay, so it is and it isn't, Hoggy. So let me put this dart down. So maintenance is like you just basically grab a dread. All I do is grab the hair around it and sort of twist like this. So I'm getting all that new hair, and you just sort of twist it round the root. Then you get a crochet hook, push it through, and you're basically doing this and pulling all that hair through. So it's basically in part of the knot. So, but I only do that once a month, and it might take like 2 hours to do every single one. But it's not like I'll do it while I'm watching TV or watching a movie, because you just like and you're pulling it through. By the end of a movie, you've done your whole head, and that's once a month. So yes and no. Like, some people would probably think that's a lot to sit there for 2 hours, but I don't notice it. Mainly because I'm a fiddler anyway, and I was always like, we'll go with the term, I was always fingering my hair anyway. Like, when I had really long hair, I'd always be like twisting it, pulling it, and like not pulling it like, but I'd always be sort of twirling and things like that. So it doesn't really bother me because I was kind of doing that anyway. And that was probably one of the lead things of getting dreads anyway, because it's like, and I'm pretty much knotting up my hair anyway, and then having to brush it out. I might as well just knot them fucking up. Yeah, like, I think a smaller. I'll tell you what. Let's just do a smaller frame. We will go with a smaller frame because I've got 2 darts here. What can we? Oh, it's just laundry. What have I got that's smaller and quick? Okay, I'm going to go with this. So that's a Trail Boss. See, even though Rick doesn't watch and he's not around, but see, Rick, if you should, I'd still use your frames. Right, so here's a second band set, as you see, like those. So let's put that in the Trail Boss. Let's move that down there. Let's get an Allen key. Oh, is that the right one? It'll do, donkey. That'll do. Just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Let's get this. Robo hand, yes. So I did get the glove. there was a little bit of me that was like, shall I, shan't I? And then it's like, it's best to. The only reason I'm not doing a pickle fork right now is just because all mine are wrap and tuck. And I don't have all my gear down here to do a wrap and tuck, but I will do later on. And I am going to make a wrap and tuck dart setup. Because this one, the trail, I think this is like an 85mm, I want to say. Because I'm intrigued now, how off is it going to be with this? So as I said, the target was easy. Like, you could use just like honestly, like couple of planks of plywood would be good enough, depending on what band you like. If you're going to go stupid with the bands and use like 0.7 long draw, and you're going to blast straight through it. But like, if you're sensible about what band you're using with these, like honestly, like your standard bit of plywood would be fine. It might go through one. You might want to put two together or something like that. Right, so let's give this a go. That's a pain in the arse because it there. Right, so anyone getting darts, what I would suggest, if you get these, sorry, I know shut up and shoot, but this is I think a good bit of advice. If you buy these things, I would say get the middle, like where it's all wrapped around each other, get it and fold it and really get a good crease in there. Like there, get it folded and really fucking push that. So you got like that. Then there, you see I've got kind of that point now. Like, I would definitely do something like that, just because then when you're hooking it in and you pull, it's going to go into that groove. So that my groove was a little bit off. Because while it's like wrapped and it's all flat, like the hook of the dart sort of moves a bit. So I think you want to get a good little groove in there. So the darts I recommend, yes. The pouch things, honestly, I would make something yourself. I wouldn't buy these. But look, let's see how well this shoots. So I'm going to go for the 5 of clubs. So that's on the far left, bottom left. I'll go for the middle one and we'll just see what that offset is. See, way low and left. I think it's because of this string. It's doing like the twisted band pickle fork thing where you have the twisted bands, because the bands aren't going to stay fully straight. They're going to move around a lot. They're going to twist here. There's nothing keeping it straight. But in all honesty, this is a slightly smaller frame, and that is not as bad. It's still very low. So if I aim high and right, oh, now there's a thing. So I don't have any left. So when you're pulling back, so if anyone's going for it, I've got some tips. Hey Andy, sorry Andy, like someone said that you'd just gone live. I was watching your live, and then when you left I thought you was done. I didn't realise you was going to carry on. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump. I honestly thought you'd finished and was gone. So what I'm going to say for this, like, you know, like when you're drawing back in a normal frame, So let's just get this, just making sure. Right, so this is my other pulse. So however you hold the pouch, like this, like you're pinching it, and those bands are not really, like if you rotate, they're both going together because you've got them. What I noticed on that shot, because I aimed high and right, and it went high and right. So what it is, when you're drawing back with the dart, you're not holding on, there's no stability to where the bands rotate. Because I know the reason I sort of stopped, I was drawn, and I noticed my bands were in line at the frame and coming down, but as it got close to my eye, it was offset. Like I could see both bands up close to my eye, and that's why you might be able to go back in the video and see I sort of pivoted my hand a little bit, everything lined up, and it went dot on. So I'm going to get some pliers and pull a couple out, and let's just test that theory. I know I've left one in there. It's gone, I'm not saying I'm a perfect shot, but it's gone so perfectly through a tiny little gap, it's like all the way through. So I may have to like undo the fletching, or like when I pull that block off, I bet the tip is on the other side. Because it hasn't gone through the wood, it's gone through the smallest gap between the blocks, and it went there. Skin. Hey, fuck me, he's here! Blimey! Long time no see! Yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, the excitement's... I'm not going. The excitement's over. I didn't kill myself, and honestly, do I need the glove? So I'm going to keep the glove. Just for a little bit while I'm playing around. Because, you know, I could tweak something, trying to figure something out, and it goes horribly wrong. But have I missed anyone? Andy, Wes, I saw... Hoggy, Andy... Yeah, how you doing, Skin? Like, I haven't seen you in ages. Beginning to think you don't love me anymore. Right, so I'm going to try this. So I'm not going to do it fully, but what I had was the bands lining up. But look, I've only got to tweak. Can you see? Like, if I go up close here, you see like a tiny movement of the fingers, and it twists the bands, because there's like, you can see there, it like tiniest movement, and it can throw that dart off. But I don't think it would throw it off enough to go through your hand. I think you really have to be doing, honestly, in my opinion, you have to be doing something really dumb and just not taking your time with your shot to make it go through your hand. Right, so I'm going to go with that 5 of clubs again. See, so I like line it up here, but I can pivot here, and I wish I could show it up close. Like, I don't know if it shows up. Let me see if I can get the bands like that. I don't know if this shows up, but look, the tiniest movements, and it sort of lines up, and it doesn't. All I'm saying, if you get darts, watch near your eye. Don't just look down your bands and think, oh, 80% is all lined up, therefore I'm good. Because you're holding the dart, not the bands, it's going to throw it off just a little bit. Hey, so I'm on your big screen then. Here then. Big screen nipple. There you go. Just for you. Something for you to think about if you're lonely later. Right, so let's go with that club again. 5 of clubs. See, low and left. There's a bit of me that's wondering. So I'm almost certainly going to do another live tomorrow because I want to play around with some stuff. I'm not going yet, but I'm wondering if tubes would be better, because there's like when you when you shoot, look, so the bands are all twisted, but of course the pouch is never twisted. The pouch is a bit of string, so I'm beginning to think maybe tubes are better for darts. So let's try that again. Right, and I'll try and explain it. So I've got, right now, let's see, I'm not pivoting, I'm just pivoting my fingers. I'm not even sure if that shows up. You know how if your bands don't line up, you're sort of moving your hand because of the pouch. Here, you're doing like winding a watch. You're just pivoting the fingertips. Now, when everything lines up and it looks like it's lining up, and it does down the bands, but if you focus like right at where the tip of the arrow is, or right where the tip of the dart is, if you pivot very slightly, that little black line, for me it's a black line, it goes thick and thin, even though it's still lined up and I'm only seeing one band. So you've got to try and rotate it so that that bit near the dart in your vision is as narrow as possible. Like there, so that is about as narrow as I can get it. I'm going to go high and right. So the vertical is good, and it is. I'm aiming about 2 inches above where. Like, I'll go and point. I'll point to where I was aiming. So it comes down to here, but I'm still way over to the left. But yeah, I'm honestly thinking now, very thin tubes. I think very thin tubes might be really good for this. But I'm still having fun. Oh, I'm having fucking fun. There's tongue licks on my TV. Oh, I've missed you, man. It's so good that you're back. So, looking at, right, I haven't figured it out yet, because as you see, it's gone to where I was aiming that time. So it's got to be so minute, like the adjustment to get it to be dot on. Because yeah, that it's slightly left, but for the vertical, that is where I was aiming, just a bit more to the right. So shooting to the left, but I'm not getting the vertical thing. Yeah, there's that bit of me that's thinking, pickle fork with tubes. I don't know, I think pickle fork with tubes might be a winner with these things. But I'll sort that out for tomorrow, so I will do another live tomorrow this. But let's get that balloon. I'm still going to be shooting, but let's get that balloon, because I blew the dart out. Well, now I've got that balloon, I've got a clearer view of that 6 of clubs. Let's go for that. It didn't break, look, it literally popped out. So 6 of clubs. Left middle. Right, so I'll point on for that. Let's see where it went. Right, so that was just low and to the right. And yeah, see, so like the bands are all thing, but your pouch, it's weird. It's like it fucks with your brain a little bit. It slips out too often. To me, Western, it always slips out. They always tell me to use my fingers because I've got big hands. And I'm a white dude. They've always had bigger than me. Right, yeah. I don't like this. I'll take it. Let's go. Right, let's go back to the original. I think that. Yeah, so I would make, if you get darts, make your own pouch things. Hey, Slingshot Warrior. I think, like, yeah, it could do it a lot thinner. I don't think you need it as thick as this. These wraps could be a lot thinner. A lot thinner. I would say probably you get the guts of a paracord, loop it around a couple of times, just so you got a loop either end. But like, just wrap it around once. Like, do your thing. I don't know what you'd even call it. Like spiraling around and around the middle to make it like more like together, so it wraps them together. I'd only do that once, and maybe even. What could you use? Because in all, I think even the guts of paracord is too thick. I would say even that's too thick. I'll play around. I'll have a think about it and I'll see. That was way off. I felt it in my hand as I released. I felt my fingers move. That's what she said. She'd love to feel my fingers move. And anyone interested, like the target, the reason I've got all this big wood block thing is for my knives and axes. Although I don't throw my axe down here because it's a bit too big and like the ceiling's too low. But I will take that outside in the summer and use it. Yeah, going low, consistently, nearly consistently low. Shade is so bloody good looking. Oh, I mean, we're all subscribed to your OnlyFans. We all are, aren't we? Or is it just me? And I'll have a think as well. I might pop to the dollar store later, see if like there'll be other fun things to shoot. Because balloons, of course, but now when it's warm enough, That's one nice thing. You can just do like this. I got this old can of snow. That will be fun. And like a can of drink. Shake it up, shoot that. Oh, that will be fun. But I'm not doing that down here. I'll wait until the minute like it's decent out there. I'll go out back and I'll get a can and shoot it. So I'm going to go high and right. Yeah, see, a lot better. You're right. So that my other bits of it, like, if you get darts, take your time. Get that turning, like winding the watch. I'll call it winding the watch motion. Like, get that right. Get your bands level, and then do your winding your watch, and then adjust your frame again, so that you're not. Because of course, while you're doing this at this hand, you're twisting at that end. So you kind of got to dial it in. So I'll exaggerate. You're kind of doing this and this at the same time. So you've got to get it so that if I pivot this way, that I'm going to, like if I'm winding the watch this way, I've got to bring my frame that way to still line it up. So there's a lot of like this going on with the darts. But yes, it's like hooking it on. Look at that. That's probably why it gets thrown off, because it's really getting pushed out of the middle. There, so even that's slightly off. Only slightly, but so I'm going to go high and right. Oh, look at that. I would have actually got it. If I'd gone more to the right, I would have had it. Favourite frame right now? Right, can I choose two? And the reason I asked for two, Caitlin, is because you said favourite, so I've got a favourite to shoot, but I've got a favourite that, like, looks wise, aesthetically. So my favourite to shoot is actually that they do overlap. Any guesses? Right, I'm going to go for the frame, and I know like you might be, oh, what ones has he got? I can't remember. Right, this one stands out. May choose to. Right, so it's this. And that. Right, so if I only had to have one frame in this, because they pretty much overlap. Like this is my favourite to shoot, and it's nearly my favourite to favourite to look at, and nearly my favourite to shoot. This one is my favourite to shoot, and that's the I can't remember if he'd done it as 95 or 100. I think it's a 95mm gasser. That's my favourite to shoot. This one, if I could only have one frame, looks and shoot, this would be my second for shooting. But yeah, like looks wise, like you can't beat that for looks wise. Like it was, I mean, look at that thing. Look, and when it glows in the dark, oh, it's nice. Yeah, I know I don't shoot it that much on lives, but it is the gasser. Like I do like it. Like it just works. I can't explain it. Like it fits in your hand. It's got the pinky hole. That pinky hole is just like perfect. Everything just lines up on that gasser. Right, I'll go pull the dart. Oh, we'll do 10 more shots, but 9 because that other one's stuck. Right, more hints for darts. When you're pulling it out, like I was bracing the wood and pulling it like this. Keep your hand over here when you're bracing, because at one time I nearly pulled and it came to the side. Not that it would do a lot, but it'd scratch up your arm. Like, I could see it doing that. Oh, and the tips, they do come loose, so they just screw on. Oh, and what make of the darts? Skin. I got these from Sniper Sling. They do come in 5. So it was US. It was $60 ish for 10. You can buy it in 5. I keep forgetting I'm actually at a computer. I can go there. Of course, they're on holiday at the moment because this is in China, isn't he? Right, so this is in Canadian dollars. So 50 Canadian for 5 of the sharp tips. So you can get blunt tips as well. If I get 10, $80. Yeah, so that sounds about right. $80. 20 was 150 Canadian. If I change it to... Right, if I go to US dollars... So those people in the US, $36 for 5, $59 for 10. And just for you, skin... So in pounds, $26.71 for 5, $43.77 for 10. There's no price difference whether you use blunt or sharp tips. And let me just have a look at the cost of those. Oh, let me put it... I'm going to put it to US dollars. Right, so it's $4.80 for those little string things. And that's for a pack of 20. So let's say $5 US for a pack of 20 of them. Honestly, if you're lazy, get them. Honestly, you could probably make it up. Just look at the picture on the Sniper Sling website. You can see clearly how they're made. It's not going to be a big deal, and I'm not being a dick to Min for it's going to save you time if you buy them from there. But if you're the type that likes sitting down and twisting bands and all stuff like that while you're watching TV, then yeah. Oh, and so that the glove. So this is the dragon scale one. The reason that... So I get like money is like different for people, like how like important it is. I got the glove because I know, right, I'm going to be doing a live, and seriously, I didn't want to just shoot myself through the hand on the first go. But this glove, it's heavier than it looks. It's actually got some weight to it. I have like a scale somewhere. Like I sometimes make soap, so I've got like one of those really small scales. I'll weigh it because it's actually heavier than it looks. But watch, look. I am very confident at doing that. Oh, nearly scratched my hand. But look, if you shoot and it hits that, it's not going into your hand. If you was doing something stupid, as I said at the start of the video, if you're doing like 0.7, 0.8 bands, like fucking 25 to 20, and drawing back on that, there's a chance you're going to really damage the glove and maybe go through it. But if you're doing sensible target shooting, like... And so I bought these, like, if you were really had the tools and skilled, you could make something like this. It's basically an arrow. All it is a small arrow with the groove in it to get into the thing. But yeah, just for sniper, I love Sniper Sling stuff. I would definitely buy these again, definitely. Uh, 6-inch, yeah. Yeah, so that's probably, yeah. Honestly, that's like 5 to 6 inches. I don't have a ruler down here. Oh, right, so this is 100 mil. Right, so that frame is 100 mil, and that looks probably about another 10 mil on top of that. So yeah, that is probably 6 inches. Right, let's shoot these darts. Let's see if we can figure something out. I'll just go through these 9 in the shooting. But I will, like, I'm going to do band sets and that tonight, or today, and I definitely want to try a pickle fork with it. So there, so I'm lining up, I'm going high and right, but now I'm pivoting my finger and thumb. Where did that go? Right, that went way high. So yeah, the adjustment is going to be so small in between hitting your target and going high or low. So it depends. Like if you're someone who wants a challenge, oh yeah, you're going to be getting a challenge with these. Not right enough. I'm getting that vertical. Just I've got to go way right. Yeah, on it. Look, I know I keep saying it. The pouch things, I would make it yourself. I'd make them a lot thinner, lot thinner. That actually looked pretty good. That is actually pretty good. Just oh, there's a delay. Oh, this is really weird because you need a glitter glove. Oh, totally. If this was glitter, oh yeah, that would set it off. But yeah, I don't even know what it's made of, but you can feel it's tough. This isn't just like some cheap shit put together. That is going to save your hand. Do not doubt it at all. Unless you're doing something really stupid, this glove is going to protect you. Which is why I'm more confident now tomorrow of doing a pickle fork. I've got to dig out a pickle fork. Yeah, see, look at that. Dead centre of that card. I was aiming at the left. Oh, I wasn't aiming. I was hoping to get that left club. But boy, like, these are fun. I could totally, like, yeah. It's more work having to keep going and pulling them out. But oh boy, darts are fun. So let's go high and right. Oh, did I get it? I can't deal with this fucking delay. It's really weird for me because it's seriously, it's about 40 seconds behind what I do. I mean, it's good because I can stand here and go, okay, let's watch that. I think I get that left club. Watch it. Oh well, I don't know. You're probably live. You probably thought, yeah. Ooh, I'm getting zeroed in pretty good here. Right, so we've got 4 darts left. Now you see, like this is what I'm talking about. See how it's like a U? I would expect that to go more like a V off of the dart. I'm talking about the string. You see it's shaped like a U? I'd expect that to be pointing straight up, more at an angle. So I could bedazzle it, but I'm not sure. Let me just shoot this. because the scales move. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Look, I can do that, and you can see up underneath them. Like if you you can't. I can't scratch backwards over it because look, your nails just stop dead in there. So I don't know if like spraying it or doing something, if it would then stop those scales from moving. I don't know. Because like you got me thinking, like I'm sure I could do like a nail polish kind of thing over them bits. That would like get a glitter nail polish. Mate, right, so I'll give it a little while. Like, let me make sure that I don't need this glove, and then I'll bedazzle it, and then it won't matter as much. But I'll wait until I've done like the pickle. Yeah, and if you've got the money and you want to have, they're fun. Sorry, I know I keep repeating myself, but they are fun. And I'm not really showing it, but it's because there's still that little bit of trepidation in me of like, I've still got to be careful. Take your time, don't get cocky. But, oh, these are fun. Right, last one, then I'll let you lot go, and I'm going to go and make some bands and try and get a pickle fork ready, and I will do a live tomorrow with a pickle. So I honestly think, unless someone gets in there first, so no one tell Catapult Carnage, because he'll fucking jump in there, I might be the first one to do pickle fork darts live. I don't know, am I the first person to do darts live? I know there's plenty of videos, but has anyone done it live? So I might be the first one to do pickle fork darts live. That was a bit high. I felt my hand move at the end. Right, I'm going to get this, and this thing. The only downside to this glove, just before I go, and a lot of people aren't going to have the problem, but again, as I've said, I've got giant gorilla hands, so like this strap is a bit uncomfortable. Like it's literally on that last hole and it's pulling because I've got big hands. But to get it on, look, so you put it over your fingers. So once you pull it off, there, so this is how it comes, see? So it like flaps like that. Oh, I might be able to show you a bit clearer now. Look, if I bend it, look, you see how the scales pop out? So it is literally like dragon scales. Look at that. So it is well made. It is 100%. This is going to protect you, but I don't know. Can I adjust this? Oh no, it's pretty. Just because there's like there's a couple of holes on the back. I thought, well, maybe I could adjust it a bit, but no, it is what it is. But all right, that's it. I will be back tomorrow with pickle fork. Pickle fork darts tomorrow, probably about the same time. Oh, Mikey, I was going to say, I wonder what you meant then, Skint with Moki. Yeah, Mikey, I didn't see him do darts. But I'm still going to be first with a pickle. So pickle fork darts tomorrow. Love you all, loads. Most of you anyway. I'm joking. You lot have a good one. I'll see